good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, Money Bass. We're out here on this thing called the Big Bass Hunt, guys. As you know, I've been on the hunt for this 7 pounder since the beginning of this tournament season. So we're out here fishing a bridge, guys. Out here on Lake Hartwell, throwing a jig. I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of the things we're going to be working on today. So, all right, what's up, guys? Go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat for me. Just want to see if you can hear me okay and see me okay. All right, sounds like we might be good to go. I want to give a big shout out to Joe Winkler in the chat. All right, appreciate that, Joe. So yeah, we're out here on Lake Hartwell, guys. So the mission, as you guys saw, the title and that thumbnail, still on the hunt for that 7 pounder. One of the things I've been doing is concentrating more on big worms, jigs, things like that. The temps are kind of getting up there. So I've been kind of focusing on areas where I think those bigger fish may be able to go to some cooler water, which is a little bit deeper. Appreciate that, Joe. Shout out to Beers and Bass. We're back in action, guys. Been going for a quick minute, but we're back. Appreciate that, Joe. So we do have one fish in the live well so far. Nothing to brag about. It's not a big one, but it's a fish. So we're fishing these rocks, guys, out here fishing this bridge. And as you know, with these jigs, fishing rocks and things like that, you will kind of get hung up. Let's see if we can pop this one loose. Come on, give me my jig back. Feels like I'm actually caught on some fishing line. So right now, before the sun gets up, I'm kind of bouncing this football head jig along these rocks, trying to fish right at the edge of these rocks. Joe says, get that urchin on and roll it down them chunk rock banks. Yeah, I've been throwing the urchin just a little bit. Man, but what I really want to feel right now is a jig bite. All right, basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to bounce it along the tops of these rocks without letting it go down into the rocks and get hung up. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As long as I get my jig back, we'll be all right. Uh-oh. All right. And I do not want a chance losing this jig. What's going on, Roger? You taking a break? So I've had to use this a few times to get my jigs loose, get them back out of these rocks. Oh, no, that's not good. Don't want it to spin around like that. And we're drifting. All right, so we're just here trying to get this jig back out of these rocks. If we break off, just gonna have to reach in there and get another one. Beers and Bass says look like a tree pounder. No, this is a rock pounder right here. So we're gonna be out here until 2 p.m., guys. Hey, Roger, Roger, watch your line, cause I'm. Joe says probably another line snag. No, I think this is actually stuck in the rocks because it's not budging. So I'm trying to hit it at a few different angles. But what may end up happening is my line, since it's down here rubbing up against these rocks, it may eventually go ahead and break and I don't get my jig back. But that jig has been good to me. It caught me, I believe, 2 fish yesterday. Shout out to Big Row. He said, "What you got on there? A drum?" Nah, I got a rockfish right now. Oh, and there we go. It broke. All right. So we just have to tie on another one, guys. All right, let's look into the box of tricks down here. We're not really fishing that deep, so that one may be a little too heavy. Let's get off of these rocks. Let's see. I don't like this one for what I'm trying to do. Need something with kind of a bigger hook in here. Ooh. All right, let's see. Now, this is what I was using on Lanier not too long ago when you guys said that it wasn't going to work, but it did. So I have a lot. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's see. Is this the same size as this other one? Kind of like that one right there. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. All right, so this is what we'll go with, guys. All right, drop a one in the chat if you guys can still hear me okay and see me okay. We're gonna fish this bridge, maybe about 20 minutes or so. I appreciate that, Andrew. Andrew said, "I'll hit that one for your partner." And as you guys see, I'm fishing a lot of rocks and things like that. So I'm throwing this on 20-pound fluorocarbon, 20-pound fluorocarbon line. So that as I'm fishing this through those rocks, even if it gets a few nicks in it on the way back, it should hold up in order to get a larger fish to the boat. And it wouldn't be complete without a little stank on it. All right, let's get back to it. Shout out to 250 in the chat. So yeah, so we're fishing a jig on these rocks. One thing about it, guys, see how I just got on, just had to retie. As soon as I cast out here again, that's why I didn't really want to put too heavy of a weight on here, because those are getting down in the crevices of these rocks. All right, so who all do we have in the chat today? I see Big Bro, I see Andrew. Shout out to Joe Winkler. We got 250 in the chat. What's going on, Victor? All right, we're trying to catch that fish. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. So we're gonna go down here, spin around, and come back because the current right now we're being carried along by the current. So we're gonna go down here and just spin around. Shout out to Big Bass. He says, I'm here, just making a little breakfast. All right, Joe Winkler, Beers and Bass. We will be getting ready to start registering for the July Big Bass Battle. If you are interested in participating in the Big Bass Battle that will be taking place next month, right now it's looking to be either the 11th or the 18th. Actually, let me think. We'll probably do it on the 18th, guys. July 18th. So just shoot me a message and let me know if you're free on that day. We're gonna have either 6 or 7 open slots, guys. So if you're interested, make sure you send me an email to moneybass404@gmail.com. Moneybass404@gmail.com. And make sure you put in the subject line July Big Bass Battle. All right, so we're gonna ease back up through here one more time. And like I said, right now we're focusing on this jig because the goal is to get a bigger bite. All right, looks like Beers and Bass says he's down for a battle. Beers and Bass, you got to make something happen. You're supposed to show us what's going on with these Florida lakes. Then what if I put cornbread? I think I might still know what you mean. All right. Shout out to AC, the DQ queen. She said the candidates must be able to catch big bass. Oh no. Wait a minute. So it isn't just enough to win AC. You actually need to win with a big bass. Is that what you're saying? Joe Winker says, if it ain't storming, I'll be live at the weigh-in all day. And that'll be on July 18th. Joe, so you already have a prior engagement? AC says, absolutely. All right, AC. So what is considered a big bass? What is the size of the fish gonna have to be in order for it to be considered a big bass? Oh, July 11th. So July 11th, we'll probably have a battle of the anglers on July 11th, where we'll all be on the same lake. You know, the regular crew. And then on the 18th is when we will have the big bass battle, guys. So July 11th will be a battle of the anglers. And let me ask you guys. Oh, so first AC, what is the weight? How big does the bass have to be in order for it to be considered a big bass? I want to see what AC thinks. So Joe says it's always a 5 to 6 pound winner. Right. Okay. Joe Winky says so you pay out cash every hour. Sounds pretty good. AC says just as starting off, let me see, as you don't want to set the bar too high for y'all. Minimum 3.5 pounds. One fish, not total bag. Wait a minute. Why are you specifying that 3.5 pounds can't be a total bag? That right there is total disrespect. Why are you gonna feel? Why do you feel the need to clarify that you can't bring in a total bag of 3.5 pounds? Hey, Beers, don't laugh at that because she's talking about you too. She's talking bad about all of us. All right. Joe says, and the biggest bastard that they will win a huge 5 foot trophy. Goodness gracious. Where are you gonna put a 5 foot trophy at? 5 foot trophy? How much does the trophy cost? All right, guys, I switched over to the shaky head real quick. I'm just trying to see if I get any type of nibbles or bites or anything. We got Nikki Lee back in the chat. All right, guys. So how long have we been on? We've been on for about 30 minutes or so. All right. So right now, just focusing on these pylons on the on this bridge. I'm doing a shaky head, letting that fall down the sides of them. But what I'm gonna do in just a second is actually take that urchin bait, throw that, and let it kind of just glide down. Andrew says, I use fluorocarbon leader line for bass fishing instead of retied the line like you do, Money Best. I got it from Walmart store. It is more easier than retied line. What is retied line? What is retied line? We have a few more people starting to wake up. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, just type new in the chat. Just want to see if we have any newcomers tuning in. So I've been gone for a minute, guys. I think I haven't streamed for almost 2 weeks. I've been focusing on a few things. One of which was putting together my merch. And actually, everybody that's in here, if you could, go over to moneybass.com so you can see the new line of merch that I've been working on. And let me know, which shirt do you like the best? Which shirt at moneybass.com do you like the best? All right, Nikki Lee, you going to check it out? All right, so basically, I'm sitting here making the same cast over and over because a lot of times fish use these areas as kind of paths or channels for them to kind of just pass through as they're moving around on the lake. All right, guys, I just got a little tap, but it did not take it. Beers and Bass says FBS. Oh, so you like the FBS shirt with the laughing fish on it? All right, so we got one vote for the FBS t-shirt. Has anybody else had a chance to look yet? We got JW, J Dub in the chat. J Dub says, I'm like number 9. Really appreciate the support of the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already hit the like button. We have about, pushing up on about 20 people tuning in right now. Let's see if we can get the likes up. If you get the likes up, then I can get the bites up. What's going on, Neil? Neil says, are we doing a tournament today? Yes, sir. If you guys want to watch the live weigh-in, make sure, remember, the live weigh-in will be on FishX Live. So you can download the app for free. That's fishxlive.com. Just click the tournaments tab once you download the app, and that will allow you to watch the live weigh-in. So this is a Rod Bender's Bass Club weigh-in. On social media, it's the Rod Bender's Bass Club. Nikki Lee, you like to shut up and fish. You like to shut up and fish shirt, huh? Somebody told me, wait a minute, AC, do you see that? Nikki Lee says she likes the shut up and fish shirt. AC said, nah. AC told me she didn't like that one. AC says, Beards and Bass. Let me see. Cool story. Bring the recipe or at least the, the weight slip. Oh, my goodness. All right, so AC, what do you have to say about that? Nikki Lee says she wants to tell somebody to shut up and fish. We got touch some grass. Touch some grass. What kind of grass you touching over there? All right, Nikki Lee says, I love it, actually. Nikki Lee says, I'm going to have to buy it. All right, so Nikki Lee, what state are you in? I'm going to tell you guys something about the merch. What state are you in? Touch some grass says, okay, this stream is so random. Yeah, we random over here. It's randomization. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh man, we just had a nice hit, but it did not keep it. AC said, yeah, yeah. Okay, in New York now, Nikki Lee, guess what? If you purchase that t-shirt, I will include the hat with it. Basically, what I have to do, guys, is my trademark for Bendation and the trademark for Money Bass. Oh yeah, it gets real out here in these YouTube streets. One of the things that I need to finalize my trademark is for someone out of state to purchase one of those t-shirts. Shout out to Nikki Lee. Says she's gonna promote it on the channel. Appreciate that. But yeah, Nikki, if you get one of those, if you get that shirt, just send me an email to moneybass404@gmail.com. And then I'll just have to look to oh my goodness, guys. We just had a nice hit. All right. I think what I'm gonna have to do, let me just check my hook and everything. So those fish are coming through here right now. So I got to keep my bait. I got to keep my bait in the water right now because remember I told you the fish kind of use this as a highway. So right now we've had 2 bites within 5 minutes. Andrew says, I wish the whipstick was watching live the video and chat with. Neil said, what kind of books am I using? What you mean, what kind of books? I don't know the answer to that one. uh, I didn't get an FBS on this one, Beards and Bass. But before I was live, I definitely had one of the FBSs. I think these are spot remover. I think that's the brand. But the hookup ratio, once I hit the fish with these, I mean, my hookup ratio is amazing. I mean, as far as I can remember, I may have lost one fish on a shaky head. Yeah, Whipstick might tune in. You never know. But he may be out there swatting today. I'm going to swing us around. So yeah, I don't think the issue is the hooks. I think the fish are just they're hitting it. Sometimes they'll hit it and then hurry up and spit it back out instead of hitting it and holding it. But yeah, Nikki Lee, if you purchase that shirt, just send me an email to moneybass404@gmail.com. And then I'll see what I have what I have to do is to be able to include that hat with your order. And Neil says, I hate it when they do that, but I hate not getting bit more. Yeah, getting bit at least will sometimes give you a little indication of some things that are happening. All right, so this is actually day 2 of this tournament on Lake Hartwell. If you guys want to see the results from yesterday's weigh-in, it's currently on FishX Live. So if you go to fishxlive.com right now, and all you have to do, remember the app is free to download. Once you go to FishX Live, click the tournaments tab. Once you download the app, and then you'll see that the Lake Hartwell tournament is live. And once you click on official weigh-in, you'll see the leaderboard from yesterday. And then our weigh-in today will take place around 2:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to watch the weigh-in, you can find that right there on FishX Live. All right, we're going to make one more pass on this bridge, guys. So what I'm doing, you guys take a look. The sun is up there blaring. It is about 8:47. I would say around 10 p.m. is when the money team is going to get activated. Once that sun gets kind of high up in the sky, those fish are going to start schooling together and make it a little easier to get out here and run a little pattern that I was able to put together and get some of these fish to the boat. Beers and Bass says, Nikki, include your order number so it's easier to find. Shout out to Neil. Neil says, when will y'all have the app on the phone? So right now, you can put the icon on the phone Beautiful Bass said 10 p.m. Oh, did I say 10 p.m.? I didn't say 10 p.m., did I? Beth said, you doing night fishing? All right, we're gonna fish this side of the bridge. We're gonna make one more pass, and then we're gonna pack up and head and fish the other side of the bridge. Here's Bass says, we on Air Force time. Joe Winter says, cost of the 5-foot trophy rounds around $200. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Blasted. He says, ladies and gentlemen, and Money Bass followers around the world. You you doing a version of Whipstick's intro, huh? Joe Winker says it's a 4 or 5 tier trophy. Now that's a true championship trophy right there. All right, so Blaster, in case you missed it, what everybody's doing is going to moneybass.com and taking a look at the merch. You already saw the post that was made, but putting in the chat, what is your favorite t-shirt? Well, what is your favorite t-shirt that we have on there? So Nikki Lee says she likes to shut up and fish. She's like, stop talking. Shout out to AC. She says, on your phone, open Safari. Don't use Chrome. Go to the FishX Live website or the link provided by the tournament organizer. Wait for the page to fully load. Look at AC. She got all the 411. She's hooking you up. Here, but the square with the arrow. Scroll down. AC, you're a pro with this. She says an app icon, a regular app. How's about it? All right. So we're back up here where I got those 2 bites. Let's see if those fish are still hanging out over here. See if they're ready to start eating. Shout out to Blast. It says tap the screen twice to give us a like and subscribe. What's going on? We got, is that Mika or Mecca? I'm thinking it's Mecca. Is that Mecca in the chat? Mecca. All right, sounds good. Shout out to Fishing for Dollars. Says, "What's up, money? I'm off to work as usual." Didn't you tell them that you'd rather be fishing, and they still making you come into work? What kind of job is that? Or maybe you already went fishing yesterday, right? All right, so we're scoping these bridge palins, guys. So I'm seeing some nice size. Oh my goodness, guys. There was a nice size fish that followed that bait, but did not take it. I may have to flip this little urchin bait over there. Glasses says, "Let me pursue your new merch and give my vote." All right. Oh, Fish for a Dollar says, "I own the company." Been 2 weeks since I have been on the water. So I guess you can't complain to the boss, huh? All right, we got a fish nosing down on it, guys. And it looks like a good one. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Just take it. Oh man, take it, guys. And let it sit for a second. Give it a little line. Neil says, "Thanks. I've done all that. And I'm waiting for the email with the code to come through." Oh man. Man. All right. Now I see some fish that are kind of suspended. Let's see if we can work this jerk bait through there. Hey guys, I actually have some bad news for me. Some bad news for me. Does anybody remember Cyclops? Cyclops is a thing of the past. Cyclops broke off today on the cast. So Cyclops is gone. I'm gonna have to go buy a new Cyclops. We got some followers, but no takers. How about that? That's right, Joe. Oh no, Cyclops is gone. But you know, that's exactly how I found it. I found Cyclops floating in the lake on Lake Lanier, but now I have lost it on Lake Hartwell on a real long cast. It just broke off and it's gone. All right, let's make a few more casts over here. Let's see what we'll try next. All right, we're gonna try this underspin, guys. Joe Winkler says that was your lucky bait. That is true. And I was catching a lot of fish on it yesterday. I'm currently sitting in. Has anybody taken a look at FishX Live? Do you know what place I'm currently sitting on in this tournament? But I caught a bunch of fish with it yesterday. So hopefully, once these fish start biting, I'll be able to get another jerk bait that can put in work just the same. And that Joe, do you know how much a Lucky Craft 110 Megabass one was? No, it's not Lucky Craft. It's Megabass 110 plus one jerk bait. How much do those things cost? Joe Winkler says, I'm out for a quick minute. Going, let me see, to the merch store. All right, yeah. Let me know what's your favorite saying that I have in there. I tried to put some things in there that pertain to the channel. Since we always have some fun in the chat. Neil says $20. No, sir. That bait costs a little more than $20. I bet Joe knows. Does anybody know how much a mega bass? I think it's a Vision 110 plus one. I think that's what it's called. Joe Winkler says they're around $20. No, sir. Somebody look it up. Mega Bass Vision 110, 110 plus one. Jerk bait. All right, let's see, guys. All right, so what we're gonna do now, Fisher for Dollar says $30. Is that right? Do we have somebody that can co-sign that? Do we have somebody that can co-sign? Blaster says merch choices tough. He says one, the Bendation shirt is sensational, but I love to get the new shirt. But like Frisco, that FBS shirt can't be ignored. So it sounds like you're liking a little bit of all of them, huh? Watch this. Are you Percy Priest? Who is Percy Priest? Blaster said, I just like them all. AC says sometimes you can get them on sale at Tackle Warehouse or use your Money Bass discount. They are normally around $24.99. Okay, okay. That's a little better than what I thought. I thought they were $29.99. But I have only bought one because those things are a little expensive. But hey, they were getting results though. All right. It looks like we need to make a move, y'all. Goodness. So somebody already went over to the other side of the bridge. All right. Uh-oh, shout out to Kennedy. Happy birthday, Kennedy. I know she has a big old smile on her face today. She was already smiling every time I've seen her. She always has a big old smile on her face. So what did Kennedy get for her birthday? Well, what did she want and what did she get? Shout out to the Mass Bass. T it in the chat. Yes, sir. Fish one or two roll beds. Fish weren't active on there yet. So I'm waiting till around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock around we'll have about 2 hours of power. The money team will be activated around that time. I'm not sure how long I'll stay on live today. But remember, if you guys want to watch the live weigh-in, your partner Money Bass is currently sitting in second place in the tournament. It's a tough one out here. It's a tough one. But I'm currently sitting in second place. Shout out to user in the chat. We currently have one fish in the live well. One fish in the live well. It's not that big. So right now, I'm spending a lot of time fishing around these bridges and rocks, fishing road beds, things like that have rocks and drop offs. Just some place where I feel those bigger fish will be hanging out. Because all I need is one, guys. This is really a one fish tournament for me. But the tournament itself is you bring in your best five. Yesterday, I was able to bring in five. They put me in second place. AC says she definitely is smiling big. She got her beats early. Art supplies organizers. Healy, okay. All right, let's see, guys. Neil says, do you ever fish grass and weeds? It just depends on the lake. So on Gunnersville, maybe you follow, I'll fish that. Sometimes on Lake Sinclair. And also, I don't forget, I just saw that fish go airborne over there. Also Lake Oconee. All right, we're gonna do one more pass through with that with the jig, guys. We were able to get 2 on the jig yesterday. So we're gonna do one more pass through on the jig, and then we're gonna take off and head to another spot. Team Turner says, which ducket rod are you using? Um, hmm. Let's see. I'm using a Jacob Wheeler Select. I'm using a Micro Magic. This one right here is a Jacob Wheeler 2.0. So that's mainly, those are the main ones that I have. So different series have different qualities that I like about them depending on the bait that I'm using. Joe Winker says, I might be on the wrong site or something. I can only see the Bendation shirts. All right, did it take you to Money Bass? Did you go to moneybass.com? I need everybody to go and take a look at moneybass.com and let me know which saying on those on the t-shirts is your favorite one. Blaster said he just voted for all of them. Shout out to Nikki Lee. She said she like shut up and fish. But yeah, Joe, make sure you go to moneybass.com and it'll take you right to where you should be able to see all of the t-shirts and matching hats. Is anybody else able to go to the site just to make sure? Oh no, so that's go to moneybass.com. Go to moneybass.com. So all of that is being updated, Joe. So yeah, if you go to it from YouTube, that's not the updated information. All right, Neil, what state are you in? What state are you in, Neil? All right, Neil, I can go ahead and make that happen for you. Just send me an email. Email me at moneybass404 at gmail.com. Moneybass404 at gmail.com. And just let me know which shirt and hat you're interested in. And then I'll see how I can get that combined for you. So moneybass404 at gmail.com. All right, guys. So that was another pass through on that side. Let me see. It was still bright and early, guys. Man, should I run to a completely different part of the lake today? Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll go back and fish this other road bed. All right, so we're about to make a run, guys. My co-angler is back here taking a nap. Do you think me running about 60 miles an hour is gonna wake him up? All right, Mr. Co-angler. We're about to go for a quick run. You can finish taking your nap.
All right, we're gonna just head straight toward the bank. I'm gonna look around real quick. Might keep on moving. All right, guys. I saw a good looking point that I wanted to come and take a look at first. So we're sitting in 40 feet of water, but we're gonna keep on moving in. I like starting kind of far off of the bank, just in case we see some activity. I don't want to just run right on top of the fish. Blaster says to email Money Bass for merchandise or tournament participation. And just let me see. Emails go to Moneybass. There we go. Moneybass404@gmail.com. All right. And what I do to kind of scout around to determine if it's a place that I'm going to fish is I'll throw this jerk bait out here and see if we have any activity. And if we do, then we may stay a minute. So my co-angler saw how I was making some things happen with the jerk bait yesterday. So I actually went ahead and set him up with a similar setup. So once we locate the fish, then both of us will be throwing the same thing. All right. So I found some fish, but those things are a little too deep for that jerk bait. Oh my goodness. And we got him. We got a good one, guys. Feels like a good one. Let's see. Ooh, when he came off at the boat, guys. Ah, I need a net man. Goodness gracious. Ah. All right, that was a keeper fish, guys.
On this lake, all they have to do is be 12 inches. Let's try it again. Blaster said, get the net. Yep, that was definitely a get the net situation. Are you throwing a jerk bait? So they're suspended out here if you want to throw that jerk bait or something. I mean, you can throw a shaky head too if you want. Because I'm throwing a shaky head now, but the fish are out here roaming around a lot. Shout out to the Frisco Kid. Yeah, it got me, guys. The fish won that battle. Shout out to Small Water Charters. Man, I can't believe the fish won that battle, guys. It got me right at the boat. It must have been a largemouth because that thing, the way that it jumped out of the water. Come on, fish, take it. Small Water Charter said he loves those ducket rods. Man, I can't believe that thing threw that single hook like that. You're not gonna throw your jerk bait? All right. Caster. No, sir. It just kind of makes its own little screaming sound whenever I cast it. Ah. All right, so it's a bunch of fish out here just roaming around. I'm trying to get them to get a little more active for me. Oh, Blaster said 30 minutes until money team activation. Oh my God. Oh. All right. So we had that one on. A lot of activity on this point. Shout out to the Frisco Kid in the chat. All right, let's keep on moving. Actually, let me change this jerk bait. Get on here. We'll let the fish tell us. All right, I think we're back. All right, we back, guys. Wind just picked up. We got beans and beans with rice in the chat. How about that? No, come on. All right, not good. That wind blew my line into the reel. Let's see if I can get this out without having to take the whole reel apart. Does not look like it. Shoot. So the wind has picked up a lot, guys. But I don't think you guys will be able to hear the wind because of the noise cancellation. But what just happened is the wind caught my line. Oh, shit. Oh, oh. Oh, you playing game ball. All right, guys, we back. I thought I lost my jerk bait, but I didn't. I don't know. Type wind in the chat. Are you guys able to tell that there's a lot of wind blowing right now? You trying to find a jerk bait to throw? That one. Yeah, that's the one I would throw. All right, right when I was about to make a cast to him, the wind got off of my line and pushed it into the reel. And it looks like somebody in the chat was like, "Hey, you got about 50 rods in there. Why didn't you just grab another one?" Because I set this rod up specifically for the jerk bait action that I want. So I don't really want a chance trying to set up a whole, grab another rod that isn't set up and just trying to use that one. All right, and the conditions for today are kind of changing from yesterday. Yesterday we didn't have this wind. Oh, man. Mm. You gonna throw a jerk bait? Huh? Wow, what happened? We we haven't even started throwing the jerk bait yet. All right, with my luck, guys, I have been tying an Alberto knot. For some reason, my Alberto knot has been slipping. So I'm just gonna tie a double uni knot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't want to run the risk of losing that MEGABASS bait until I figure out what's going on with my line and these Alberto knots slipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. That's to say, no wind, no murk, no nothing. No pack. All right. Now here come the jet skis, guys. Neil said, "You don't ride jet skis?" No, sir. I mean, not that anything's wrong with riding jet skis. Seems like it would be a fun thing to do. All right, guys, can you drop a 1 in the chat? If you hear me okay and see me okay, drop a 1 in the chat for me. I appreciate that. Big shout out to Joe Winkler. Slid right on in and hit your partner with a $20 super chat. He says a little love for the channel from the money team. Really appreciate it. And you guys see it, it's 10 o'clock. All right, so now it is time to get some fish catching going on. The wind has picked up a lot. Let's go ahead and see if we can set the hook for Joe Winkler. Mm. All right, that was a close one. They did not take it. Everybody put JW in the chat. Shout out to Joe Winkler. Came in strong. Really appreciate the strong support of the channel. Out here trying to make some things happen, guys. What I was trying to do on my way to the next location was just maybe pick up a quick bite or two. What's going on? We got Cody Hickey back in the chat. Again, big shout out to Joe Winkler. Really appreciate that, sir. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You got some stumps over here we're gonna go check out real quick, guys. Keith, huh? He just said, yo. All right, let's see. Cody says, are the fish biting today? Uh, I'm pretty sure they're biting for somebody, but I haven't quite put together the mix for today yet. But hey, the money team has been activated. We're 4 minutes in. So some good things are about to start happening, guys. I appreciate that, Joe. You are right. Shout out to Joe Winkler. He said with all those snags and tangled up line. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It did kind of get to me for a second, Joe. You saw I had to mute out. Did you guys notice I had to mute out for a few minutes? Yeah, I had to mute out. I was like, yeah, they don't want to hear this right here. They don't need to hear what is happening right now. Again, big shout out to Joe Winkler. He said, let me reset your mind for you. Cody said, maybe say a prayer to get the fish bite. Is it to the point where I need prayer? We're only 8 minutes into getting the money team activated. I think we're still good, guys. We're fishing until 2 p.m. We have until 2 p.m. to make some things happen. Lasher said I need to put a little stank on it. That might be true. Hold on, guys. Hold up, swole up. Just to keep that frown turned around. Shout out to Joe Winkler. Came right back on in. Once again, with a $20 super chat. Did everybody put JW in the chat? Blaster, can you do a roll call for me? I need to make sure everybody is giving credit where credit is due. Now it's time to kind of turn this day around. Start getting some fish to the boat, guys. Yesterday, I would say between 12:30 and 1:30, I probably caught, I don't know, 5 or more fish. Did everybody put JW in the chat? J Dub. Appreciate that, Joe Winkler. All right, guys, remember, we will be live today until, I'm not sure what time we'll end this stream, but we will have a live weigh-in. If you want to watch the live weigh-in, make sure you have downloaded the FishX Live app. Just go to fishxlive.com. Download the app for free. Oh, you back ready? You back in action? I'll swing it around. I'm going that way, but you're fine right there if you want to stay right there. Huh? Hold on. What'd you say? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. All right, guys. So yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. The live weigh-in will take place at 2:30. Our check-in is 2 o'clock. The live weigh-in will take place around 2:30. Could be a little sooner. So just make sure you're already tuned in to FishX Live and ready to see the weigh-in. Right now, well, at the beginning of the day, I was sitting in second place after the weigh-in from yesterday. Hmm? Mm-mm. Yeah, they announced it wrong. What's going on, Lindsay? We got Lindsay back in the chat. Good to see you. What's going on? We got Dottie in the chat, guys. Blaster says the lurkers are waiting to hear bass for cash. Then they show up and show out. But we got to get Whipstick in the chat. Has anybody seen or heard from Whipstick? I think Whipstick is out there swatting today, though, guys. So yeah, so at the end of the day yesterday, I was sitting in second place, guys. Looking to get what's going on. We got Boyan in the chat. I am out here on Lake Hartwell today. Lake Hartwell. If anybody wants to see this is day 2 of the Lake Hartwell tournament with the Rob Bender's Bass Club. If you want to see the tournament results, just go to fishxlive.com Of course, you can download the app for free. Just click the tournaments tab once you have downloaded the app, and you will see the Lake Hartwell tournament as live. Once you look at the live leaderboard, you can click on the angler's name to see their individual stats and pictures from yesterday's weigh-in. So, like I said, I ended the day in second place yesterday. So I'm trying to hold on to maintain that and go ahead and step up to that first place spot. And in the meantime, and in between time, you guys know that I do need that 7 pounder. So right now, I'm not really doing something that's gonna get me that 7 pounder. Well, I mean, I guess you never know. But the plan is to head back to some road beds and bridges. Shout out to Joe Winkler. He says, almost forgot. Also, at my Big Bass Bonanza, I also, let me see, okay, fire up the portable grill and cook 100 brats and dogs. Okay. Shout out to Joe Winkler. Always doing it big. This area I'm fishing, it has a nice channel running right next to it. So the water, there's a big drop off, but there's also a bunch of lay downs and standing timber in here. That's right, Blaster. Gots to make it happen. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. I see something. So let's see. Said that combo looks good, huh? It look even better with a little bendation going on with it, right? All right. All right. So right now we're just working on getting some bites to the boat, some fish to the boat. Said it was a full moon. Nope, I didn't even look at the moon. Oh yeah. He said, "What's up with that drop shot?" Haven't had much luck with the drop shot. Glasses said, "Put some stank on it." All right, let's pack up and move. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, yeah. Lake Hartwell. What's it called? Tugaloo? Tougaloo? Yeah, we put in at Fair Play. So our weigh-in taking place at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to watch the live weigh-in, just go to fishxlive.com. You can download the app for free. Just click the tournaments tab and you will see the Lake Hartwell tournament. The weigh-in will be at our check-in time is 2 o'clock. So everything should be set up and running for the weigh-in around 2:30, guys. Mm. This jerkbait is not doing what it needs to do for me. Man, oh man. Oh my goodness, guys. Somebody kick Chicken Hawk out of here. He said, did somebody call my name? I see we got nothing. Fish this up. Other road bed. So what running, guys? My co-angler is back here taking a nap. Do you think me running about 60 miles an hour is gonna wake him up? All right, co-angler. We're about to go for a quick run. You can finish taking your nap. All right, let's see. All right. So we're finding a lot of fish, guys. So things have kind of changed up yesterday, and I don't have the same jerk bait that I was using yesterday that I was getting a lot of good results from. So I have to try to find something that's similar to it. I kind of want something that can get down a little deeper. Just try this one out for now. Chicken Hawk, you just let everybody know when you're ready for that big bass battle, so you can lose again. Yeah, my buddy. Pretty place to lose it. Yeah. All right, so there we go, guys. We're gonna go with a Spro Blue Bandit. Let's see how deep this one will dive. With a nice long cast. You can cast a few more times if you want. I want to check this jerk bait. See what it does. Is Chicken Hawk still in the chat? Chicken Hawk, you came just in time. The money team has been activated.
Hey, I can't know you to win. He hating on you right now. He hating on you. Hater. Hey, I caught it. One. The one good.
Roger, I'm gonna kick you off my boat.
Tell me you gonna take me some people. Look, if I had, hey, I need for your person to put a hole in you. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. It like this. It like this. Last time I came, it did me good. Yeah, it did me wrong. I ain't said number 150. Yeah, what do you think? I can say, okay, y'all. And y'all want me to say this, okay, anyway. I saw one of these, like, you put a lot of water in my well, and then put the water on my feet. I mean, you ride around all day with my feet with the water.
A dead fish don't need water.
You ain't gonna hear it just here.
All right, let's ride out, guys.
Boy, if it was alive, why I called it.
Nah, you caught a dead fish.
Hey,
Ah,
this is my last time ever fishing.
all right, guys.
May well stay home.
Let's see. What are we gonna do?
And you can cool, yeah, because he don't want to talk to you. I'll play.
All right, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. All right. Let's see what we can see, guys. Chicken Hawk says you have a better chance seeing. All right, Chicken Hawk. See what's going on. All right, guys, we're gonna try out this jerk bait for a minute. Aren't you gonna put that jerk bait on there? All right, guys, and we got one. Doesn't feel like it's a big one though. Either I got me a little chicken hawk fish or this thing just isn't fighting at all. Yeah, it don't feel big. Yep, it's a little chicken hawk fish. Get off of there. All right, at the last big bass battle, that's what chicken hawk caught right there. Mm, man, had a hit and he missed it. All right, guys, check in is at 2 p.m. So we still have some time on the shot clock. Chicken hawk. The key word is beat. All right, Neil said, did I recently switch to Humminbird Explorer? No, I switched to Garmin. So I still have 3 Humminbird units and 1 Garmin. What happened? What thing? Shout out to Texas Snoop. What's going on? All right, I might need to put that other jerk bait on. These fish are actually a little deeper over here than what they were over at the other location. What's up, Strike Zone? So we're roaming around anywhere from 10 feet to 20 feet. We got fish suspended, of course. We're hitting the jerkbait pretty good yesterday, but today that has been a no-go for me. So I'm changing it up a little bit. Chicken Hawk, you just wait till the 18th. The 18th, you will have a familiar feeling at 12 p.m. I'm like, oh, I felt like this before. All right, we got him, guys. Got him. Can't really tell how big this one is either because it's swimming towards the boat. Oh, it's a decent fish. He just came airborne, guys. Oh, shoot. Woo. Oh, my goodness. We are back in action, guys. Do you see that right there? It's Chicken Hawk in the chat. This right here will be Chicken Hawk's PB. This fish right here is all it will take to beat Chicken Hawk on the big bass battle. Did Chicken Hawk fly away or is he still in the chat? I bet he's conveniently gone right now. All right, there we go, guys. Let's go ahead and put him in here with his buddy. All right, guys, what do you think that fish weighs right there? Whatever Chicken Hawk guesses it, remember, he's going to be a little too low. There he goes. He said 1.5 pounds. Now remember, Chicken Hawk guesses always small, always too low because he is not used to catching decent sized fish. Now let's see. You see that Chicken Hawk? Let's go ahead and lock that in there. Blaster, are we currently in the power hour? I, I think I think that this is the money team has been activated. Bam, look at that, guys. Talk to him, Blaster. I don't think Chicken Hawk realizes what happens when the money team is activated. Talk to him. Shout out to Joe Winkler. That fish right there was Joe Winkler. But we're gonna get a nutting. We're gonna get a nutting just for Chicken Hawk. Actually, this next one. All right, we drifted way out on that one. I forgot to hit spot lock. All right, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay and see me okay. All right, we got another one. We got another one, guys. Now, can we get him to the boat is the question. Can we get him to the boat? Come on, just stay calm. Just stay calm, little fishy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he was. Oh, come on, bud. He's almost coming off the hook. It ain't big, but it's a keeper. Hopefully, nah, this is gonna be about 13 something. So on this lake, a keeper fish is 12 inches. So. And this right here is about 13 something probably. Yep, about 13 and a quarter. Talk to him, Blaster. The money team has been activated. We're gonna have to call a little buddy out. Did Chicken Hawk fly off now? Now, this is what you call a chicken hawk fish right here. You got to get rid of these. You see that right there? What you call a chicken hawk. All right, so we're gonna have to get 2 more fish and then call this one out, guys. All right. Ugh. Polymer knot. Chicken hawk says, and he's proud to put that thing in the Chicken hawk, do you realize I can beat you with 5 fish like that? 5 fish that size, and I could beat you. Shout out to Flash. He says money team activation at its finest. That's right. We setting the hook. That's what it's about, right? When the money team is activated, hooks will be set. All right, listen. For anybody that was not in the chat earlier, go to moneybass.com. Strike Zone said, "Are you on a school?" He said they chewing. Yeah, they're out here roaming around. So it looks similar to Altoona. Yeah, it looks similar to what you see on Altoona. But the problem is with all these different schools, there's small ones mixed in there, and of course those smaller ones are very aggressive. Oh man, I just missed one. All right, and they're schooling out here too, guys. Shout out to Strike Zone. He said, "Win this thing." Have you guys taken a look at the leaderboard on FishX Live to see where things stand? I finished up the day in second place yesterday. All right, there goes some bigger fish out there, guys. Let's see if we can get one of them to come and play. All right. He came and looked, but they were like, "No, sir." Shout out to 250. I think we're sitting on 3 right now. Shout out to Hippie Dave. He said, "Where you at?" "No, sir. I'm not on Lanier. I am on Lake Hartwell." This is day 2 of the Rob Bender's Bass Club tournament. This is the last tournament, first half of the season. As of yesterday, after the weigh-in, I was sitting in second place. And today is the final day. Things have kind of changed up. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, and they are schooling out here too, guys. All right, we got him. Doesn't feel like it's a big one though. Yeah, it's not big at all. Caught another little chicken fish. Come on, bud, get off of there. Oh, come off on his own. So we out here catching chicken hawks. Let me know when you sitting down there, cause I didn't know you was down there. That's the danger zone. I don't want to hook the back of your neck. There we go. We got us a chicken hawk. All right, guys. Let's keep it moving. Chicken hawk said, "Are you gonna weigh that one too?" Now the thing about this is that these smaller fish are actually swimming in the same school with these bigger ones. When I say bigger, I'm probably around that 2+ pound, somewhere around in that range. Said you saw a chicken hawk tattoo on it. You sponsored by Kendrick Care. Chicken hawk, I can't believe the thing you were saying. All right, it is 11:18, guys. All right, guys, what we were talking about earlier is I want everybody to go to moneybass.com and take a look at the merch at moneybass.com and let me know which t-shirt is your favorite shirt. And I have 2 people that said that they wanted to purchase a t-shirt today. And what I told them I would do is send them a matching hat. So the hats and t-shirts are on there. All right, 250. I see you. 250 said, hey, drop a one in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Dottie says, so if we order today, we get the hat. Yeah. So what state are you in, Dottie? Basically, what I need is a few people from outside of the state of Georgia to purchase a T-shirt. And what I was explaining to everybody is the final steps of completing 2 trademarks. And as part of the conditions to solidify that, oh, there you go, Dottie. So you're good. So yes, if you go on there and purchase a T-shirt, just take a look and come back in the chat and let me know which one you like. Which one you like. Which saying do you guys like the best? So as long as I can keep this jerk bait moving kind of fast, I'm able to get those fish to bite because they're actually not hitting it on the paws. You fan casting it. You want it on the other side? Just unscrew it. Unscrew that knob. The knob on the other side. Look. Shout out to Chef Boy. I'm not sure how many bites we've had. Where? Uh, but the problem is the size. Dottie said, the shut up and fish is my favorite, and I will be ordering a shirt today. So I want the hat to match. All right, so Dottie, send me an email to 404 to moneybass 404 at gmail.com once you complete your order. Well, actually, send me the email first and let me just see if there's a way if I can have both of them just send at the same time. Um, yeah, just send me the email and let me know which ones you want, and we'll do it that way. And what I may do for you guys is just set up a link to where you can actually go ahead and just purchase your stuff today at a discount. All right. But just send the email to me at moneybass404@gmail.com. Really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, that's something that has been in the making for a while. So we're in the final steps of um, finalizing the trademark. All right. So your partner has Bendation, Money Bass, all of that stuff. Because as some of you know in this business world, it's hard out here in these YouTube streets. How accurate are you with being able to cast that? All right, we're gonna test you. So whenever you see me cast this in the same place. I mean, if you want to, just cast where you see me cast and just cast like 2 or 3 feet away from wherever mine lands at. Bless this. Email moneybass 404. That's right. Yeah, you Dottie. Just send me an email and then I can follow back up. Shout out to 250. Says poor little Bass was in the middle of reciting his ABCs. Hold on, let me check these real quick. Bless said, we know tenderism. Tenderism or tenderness? All right, so these fish were on a biting spree. Once the money team was activated, is Chicken Hawk still in the chat? Chicken Hawk is still in denial, but he has witnessed what happens when the money team is activated. All right, cast out there. Oh, you got to stay on the trigger. You got to keep your hand ready. Yeah, you're going to have to cast way further than that. You got to slang it. Chicken Hawk says, put a twig in there and they will have a tree to hide under. You can just keep fan casting. You don't have to wait on me. Hmm? Mm-mm. The same size as the one I was throwing. The one that I was catching them with. Let's see. Chicken Hawk says nothing much. Just watching this illegal activity. 250. Yes, that is the drag. That reel, I mean, I could tighten it up, but I don't want that drag too tight because the hooks on there bend out real easy. We got the mass bass. Tid says he wants to see Chicken Hawk on that next battle. You know Chicken Hawk is gonna be flying away scared. Watch him come up with a new reason. With some oil in it. I have to degrease the valve stem. All right, let's change something up now, guys. Move that, move that. Is that right there? Eat that one. What we'll do. All right, we're gonna trade this top water plug out. You just got to keep popping it. Oh, you saying that's too much work? All right, let's see. Gonna give them a different presentation.
One bit you got on there. All my ear broke on, they ain't playing. They ain't color, ball profile.
Mm-hmm. You got one? All right, guys, hold on just a second. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. All right, we're trying something different, guys. We're gonna try different. Different bait, different retrieve. See if we can pick off 3 fish out of the school. I'll speed the retrieve up just a little bit. Huh? All right, guys. I was hoping we could do what we have to do here and then be able to move on to another location by 12 o'clock. All right, guys, drop a one in the chat if you can hear me okay. Just want to make sure we're still good. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Dottie. All right, let's pack up and roll to the next spot. All right, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and sign off. It is a little before 12 o'clock. Right now, I believe I have 3 fish in the boat. Need 2 more. The weigh-in will take place at 2:30. We have 2 hours before we have to check in. So we're about to do some moving around real quick. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you go to fishxlive.com so that you can watch the live weigh-in. All right. The live weigh-in, it should take place around 2:30 or so. All right. We are heading out. All right, everybody. Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you go to fishxlive.com. Also, go check out moneybass.com. Drop a comment. Let me know what is your favorite saying for those t-shirts. Maybe we can set something up for you. All right. All right, guys. We'll see you at the weigh-in.